boys and girls, welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine, and today we have the new Hourglass Ambient Sculpture palette. I just got this in today, so I thought we would play with it. Now, first of all, this is the first Hourglass palette I've had, and my cat really wants to talk right now. I don't know what she's talking about, but she's very loud, so I apologize. But anyway, yeah, the first thing I have to say, everybody has always commented on this, and I can confirm it for those people who have not had an Hourglass palette. This is cheap. You figure for the amount I paid for this, well, this palette retails for $80. I did have a coupon code that I used. But yeah, this is really cheap plastic. It's very light. It does not feel like it should feel. So there's that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at this. I know a lot of people have commented that a lot of these colors, I don't know exactly which ones are new, but that a lot of them are not new. I have never had any of the Hourglass powders, so they are all new to me. So, you know, that's not an issue. If you are a collector of Hourglass and you have a lot of these colors, it probably isn't for you because you probably already have them. But in the past years, I just haven't, you know, been able to grab them. This year, when it went on sale, I was able to grab it. So yeah, that's where I am. It comes with two, let's see if I can do this without blinding you. It comes with two of the strobe powders, I guess, or the, what do they call them? I'm sorry, finishing powders. Their first one is dim light, and the second one is diffused light. And then this is the highlighter. I'm doing that backwards. I'm sorry. This is these two are the, this is dim light, diffused light, and this is, what is it actually called? Strobe Power Glistening Strobe Light Highlighter. Then we have the bronzer. I'm sorry, this is shiny too, so it's hard for me to read. This is the bronzer Natural Bronze Light. Then we have the strobe brush in Vibrant Flush. And then the blush in Mood Exposure. What, Maggie? There must be something. She's sitting in the windowsill, so there must be something outside that is driving her nuts. I do apologize. Okay, so like I said before, I have never ever used any. I've used the Hourglass Mineral Veil primer. I have also used the Mineral Veil powder, the loose powder, and I have used an eyebrow pencil, and I got a free sample of the Caution Hourglass, the original, not the brand new one that I am wearing today. But that's my extent with Hourglass. Oh my god! Maggie! What is going on? Did Timmy fall down a well? I haven't heard her this talkative in a long, long time. Okay, so let's just get into it, and I'm going to try out this bronzer. Yeah, I'm going to try out this bronzer. Oh, oops, I got a little bit of my eyeshadow there. Okay, well, we'll blend it in with the brush. So let's see what this looks like. Ooh, this is darker than I thought. I'm not complaining. It's just definitely, people were saying that it did look, this whole palette looked a little darker, you know, than previous years, because that was a big complaint. I still don't think, I mean, this is like a medium complexion palette. This is just not a, you know, for ghostly pale people. So there's that. This is still not, I can't see this doing anything for somebody with tan or deep skin. I didn't know which brush to use, so I'm using this one. This is a Luxie brush, I believe. This is a small contouring brush. think I'm going to go in for my forehead with this bigger, what is this? This is the Royal Moda. If I can fit it in here without disrupting stuff. I do like the tone of this. This is not exceedingly warm, so it does not pull red. And I like that because I use my bronzer sort of as a bronzer and a contour, so I can kind of get away with, you know, it does better when I have this. I like that. Just go in and fluff out a little bit more here. Let's go in under my chin. Alright. I really like that. Let's try this smaller brush and do a little nose contour. Ooh. That might give my Fenty a run for the money. But considering my Fenty, I've already hit pan on it, that's probably a good thing. That is pretty. Let's see if we can do a little more contouring here. This side never quite works as well as the other. Okay. Yeah, I really like that. But now I've made it look uneven. I just keep applying more makeup. Down a little bit more. Alright. Probably should have gone in with the light diffuse. I don't know which. I'm going to try this one first. I'm going to try this as a Moda Pro as well, or Moda Royal as well. I'm going into this first one to see. Let's kind of set my under eye. You know what I'm going to pull out is my Tati. That's what I usually use for this. I probably waited too long because I did my under eyes and then I did my makeup and didn't set anything. I think that's the right color though. My foundation looks like butt today. Testing out a new one, and I didn't use primer by accident, and it does not do well without primer. Alright, so let's go in with the blush. I'm very torn about these two blushes. I think I'm going to go in with this one today because it's a warmer. Just going in with this Wet n Wild Rebel Rose. Ooh, that is more pigmented than I thought. I mean, it's not like super pigmented, but it's more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to build it up. I don't know why everything looks different on this side than this side today, but I really like that. My nose there. See? Oh, that is so pretty. Now let's try out the Strobe Highlighter here. I'm hoping this isn't too deep, but we'll see. I'm just using, this is the Wet n Wild brush that I got in the My Melody Kurumi set. Okay, this is definitely not one of those like, oh my god, you're going to see it from the moon kind of highlights. So if you're looking for that, that's not what you're going to get. This is just a very, scratch it a little bit, very soft highlight. You know what I'm going to do for my nose and my forehead and stuff? I'm going to go in with this middle powder and just see if I can get like, not the blingy highlight, but just more traditional, a lighter color highlight. I almost like that a little better. Probably should have tried that before I put on the strobe powder there to see how that would have looked over here, but I can try that later. The way it's looking on my skin, I can't comment to, because like I said, even before I started putting anything on my face, my skin looked horrible, so there's that. But I really, really like that. I'm very happy with that. I can't wait to play around with it more. Oh, I'm very excited I got it. Now, thoughts though. Like I said, packaging, this is crap. For the amount you paid, you should have, I mean, can you hear that? That is just, you know, Wet n Wild does just about as nice packaging. I mean, it's not Wet n Wild cheap. It's not that cheap, but it's not like, you know, Natasha Denona, you know, we're talking that's the same kind of price range. This is not Natasha Denona quality, you know, packaging. I think this is nice that it's definitely more, I think had I gotten any of the other palettes, I might have been a little more disappointed, because I think those are for more fair to light people. This is definitely a palette for medium people. That's what this is for. This is for medium people. Nowhere near where it needs to be. They should be releasing these, like, there should be 3 of them. There should be a light, a medium, and a deep palette. There's absolutely no excuse for a brand, you know, this well-known and this luxe not to cater to everyone. Just the fact that, you know, everybody was commenting on like, ooh, look how much deeper this is, and this is just for medium. I mean, that's ridiculous. That being said, they're very nice. They're very, very, very nice. I am quite pleased with it on that end. I had been dying. I kept thinking like, oh, maybe I should do a bronzer or blush, but those are $40 each. And I mean, I know the sizes are a little smaller, but you never go through. I mean, I have one out of all my blushes. I have one that I've hit pan, and out of all my bronzers, I have one that I've hit pan on. I've never run out of a powder, so you know I don't need the big size. So this is fine for me. There is also a 4-pack for, I think it was like $63. I'll try to put a picture of it up there. And there were 2 lipsticks. I've heard great things about the lipsticks. I just didn't pull the trigger on it. There's actually, what is it? Is it After Dark, I think, that looked gorgeous, that I would really like to try to get. That wasn't part of this holiday collection. But I'll see in the future, and I'll let you know if I do get one of those. But I am impressed. I'm, you know, there's a few things that I'm irritated with, but they have nothing to do with the actual quality of the palette. So there you go. Let me know if you got this, if you like it. What other Hourglass products do you like? Have you tried the new mascara? The one that's tubing. I've actually never tried a tubing mascara, and I'm very, very intrigued by it. So let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.